Robert E. Simon Jr. was the founder of Reston, Virginia. He turned 100 on April 10th, 2014. He conceived the idea, he acquired the funds, he sold a family business, Carnegie Hall, and I think for $13 million and change, he acquired nearly 7,000 acres, which today is Reston, Virginia. I want President Obama to consider awarding the Medal of Freedom to Robert Simon Jr. Robert Simon started Reston before there was a national or federal Fair Housing Act, specifically Title VIII of the Civil Rights Act of 1968, in an environment that was the epicenter nationally for what was called massive resistance. Following the Brown versus Board of Topeka decision in 1954, the states of the Commonwealth of Virginia, they did everything they could to fight integration of the schools, of the public schools. And the Supreme Court had to reaffirm the Brown decision in the Commonwealth in what was called the Green decision, and that was in 1968, Green versus the Board of Newcount County in Virginia. What was interesting about Reston, Virginia, is that Mr. Simon, in one of his visions, addressed the dignity of the individual. That was critical to the process. That word resonated with me because when Martin Luther King came up to Michigan State University following the bus boycott in Montgomery, Alabama, he said he told the people they had a choice between walking in dignity or riding in humiliation. So that, again, resonated with me. So as I go through my life, I look at the whole issue of not just my dignity, but the dignity of others. There's an expression, it may be biological, that flowers do not bloom in darkness. Reston is a flower that has enjoyed the sunshine and the rain. This is an example for the nation to emulate. This is an example to be commended and cited for its excellence because the founder, Robert E. Simon Jr., prevailed amongst tremendous odds, amongst adversarial type of and contentious confrontations with people that did not have the interest of others in mind, with a county commission, planning commission, that basically had its head in the sand, but he prevailed. Mr. Simon has been awarded a lot of medals. When I was a director of the American Society of Planning Officials, we gave him a gold medal. It was a slam dunk. He was an icon and remains an icon today in the development business. And I think the fact that he lived to be 100 years old on the 50th anniversary of Reston was an opportunity that warranted far greater recognition than a letter from the president. But more appropriately, he should have received that gold medal. And I want to do what I can to make sure he gets